Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Board of Education's business meeting this Thursday, September 26th. I'd like to ask everyone to please rise for the pledge.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
This evening, we have some special recognitions for our Hispanic Heritage Month. Wanda?
So good evening, everyone. So tonight, as we begin to celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month, we have 4 amazing individuals that contribute to our community. I would like for them to stand up. We have Apollo Lagrandier here. Apollo, also known as Polo, is a second-generation Brentwood graduate and has been a dedicated district employee for nearly 20 years. He's the founder of Sons of Liberty, a non-for-profit organization committed to helping those in need, including military veterans, the homeless, and children within the Brentwood community. Polo's efforts have made a meaningful difference, and we are grateful for the positive impact he continues to make. Polo, thank you very much for your service and commitment to the Brentwood community. We also have Jeannie Reyes. Jeannie here. Jeannie Reyes is a proud Brentwood graduate from the class of 1986. She has devoted over 26 years to supporting youth sports in our community. In 2017, she founded Brentwood Cheerleading and Football Inc., a nonprofit organization that began with 2 cheerleading teams and now has grown to over 300 young athletes. Jeannie's passion and leadership has created an opportunity for countless young people, and her work continues to inspire the next generation. Thank you, Jeannie, for your enthusiasm and dedication to our youth. We also have Maria Teresa Romero. Maria was born in Ecuador. Maria Teresa Romero came to the United States 22 years ago to pursue the American dream and has since been an advocate for the Hispanic community. As a breast cancer survivor, Maria founded Latina Sisters Support Inc., a non-for-profit organization dedicated to empowering Latina immigrants and supporting cancer survivors. Her work in cancer prevention and education, as well as her advocacy for families with LGBTQ+ children, has touched the life of many. Thank you, Maria, for your courage, advocacy, and helping others. And we also have Robert Lee Martinez. Robert Lee Martinez is a Brentwood High School graduate from the class of 1976. He is a dedicated public servant with a passion for political science and community activism. Robert has led informational programs at the Brentwood Library, giving the community a platform to be heard. Currently, he serves with the Office of Intergovernmental Relations in Suffolk County, continuing his commitment to community outreach. Thank you, Robert, for ensuring that our community has a voice and for your dedication to public service.
So we have certificates for each of you that reads, "In celebration of Hispanic Heritage Month, we honor your invaluable contributions to the traditions and culture of the Hispanic community. Your dedication inspires unity and strengthens our diverse community. We thank you." So if you all would just come up to collect your certificates and take a picture with the board, we'd be so grateful.
Congratulations. Okay, I know there are a lot of cameras, but can everyone just for a minute just look at mine? And then you can look around at all the cell phones, okay? Gotcha. Big smile, Dr. Ray, right here. Wonderful.
And this is an exciting part of the year for us. We have 2 new student liaisons representing our school community, Farah Al-Zafarani and Samuel Hasfal.
Samuel and Farah, just before you start, I need to speak a little bit about you. Okay? Will you let me do that?
Yes.
All right. So first we have here Samuel. Samuel has been a part of the Brentwood School District since kindergarten. He started his school career at East Kinder. Samuel is involved in many programs and clubs, including My Brother's Keeper, right, the Explorers Program, and the Tree Lighting Club. He's an active member of our junior ROTC, and is really passionate about photography. In addition to all of this, Samuel will be graduating with a certification as computer technician when he leaves Brentwood High School. And if you have known him before, if you have seen him before, you will see that he's always smiling. Okay? Next we have Farah. Farah started Brentwood in first grade at Northeast Elementary. Farah is an incredibly driven student. She's an active member of the high school newspaper, where she won the prestigious Quill Award last year for her outstanding articles. Farah has also set a new record here in Brentwood history with an impressive GPA score of 108, the highest ever at Brentwood High School. She will be graduating also with many AP credits, and she also has a beautiful smile, and she loves to have donuts. So look what I got for you and Samuel. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, good afternoon. My name is Samuel, as Ms. Ortiz stated, and this is.
My name is Farah.
So first of all, we would like to tell you how grateful we are to be up here tonight, and thank everybody on the board and everybody here, and thank everybody for having us. And we'd like to share all the things we have in store for Brentwood and all our peers. We are grateful to represent our peers, and we will let you know the things that are happening within our within school. And so I'll start with a few things that I'd like to mention. So we started off school with Start With Hello. Students wore green to school to represent and commemorate Start With Hello. And we had Restorative Justice, where students wrote a poem, the Where I'm From poem, and it essentially tells you who you are and lets our teachers, lets your peers know who you are as a student. And it was a really amazing restorative justice, and I'm so happy to do it, and I think all the students loved it as well.
There's also another like 3 things I want to mention. The first thing, we also started senior year with backpack day. So basically every single senior brought their child backpack from whether it was first grade or we just bought a child backpack. And that was September 4th. But many of us, including me, have kept this backpack until the rest of the year. And even Samuel has like a car backpack now.
Queen.
And so that's just nostalgic to us, and we're ending a year in like a good memory. And the second thing, as she mentioned, I am part of Powwow. I am the editor of the newspaper, so I will keep you guys updated on the new articles that I write and what I'm going to be editing. We're actually starting an article about the new phone policy at Brentwood. In the high school now, every single classroom has these like pouches where we keep our phones. And honestly, in the beginning, while many of us were like against this policy, we all as like honestly a senior class, we have come to understand how distracting our phones can be. And honestly, we've been more focused in class more than ever, including me, honestly. So yeah, that was the update, and also the fact that we have a expo coming up soon where the students will look for new clubs and try to join different clubs. Personally, I am making a board for senior class, and we're trying to promote senior class, so it's a club where people could join and just be active members of senior class. And there's many other clubs that are also promoting themselves, so people are just getting aware of those clubs at the high school to become more active, especially those sophomores that don't know much.
To add on that, there are so many clubs at this high school. The high school offers so many things for students, and this exposition is going to be great for all the students to see what we have to offer and the great things that the school has. So that will be October 8th in the Sando gym from 2 o'clock to 3. And that is a great event to have students come and see what things are happening in our high school and clubs that they might enjoy, things that they want to try out. So I think it's a great thing that we have that. Thank you so much. We'd like to thank the board for having us again. Thank you so much again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Your peers are lucky to have you representing them here at the community meeting.
Our future is in great hands, right?
Every year just gets better and better.
Oh, your donuts, yes.
And your mic is on. Okay, we'll be taking questions now on agenda items only. The chat room is open for all those at home who have questions on agenda items only. Do we have any questions from the audience? I just want to give a few seconds for anyone at home that might be typing. No? Nothing? All right, so we'll move right along. Okay. Be it resolved that the following items be approved, B1A through B1M. I need a motion.
Motion.
Motion by Brandon Garcia, I need a second.
Second.
Second by Julia Burgos, all in favor? Aye. Noes? Abstentions? So moved. Be resolved that the following items be approved, B2A through B2BB. I need a motion.
Motion.
Motion by Cindy Safari, I need a second.
Second.
Second by Eileen Harmon, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Noes? Abstentions? So moved. Be it resolved that the following items be approved, C1A and C1B. I need a motion.
Motion.
Motion by Brandon Garcia, I need a second.
Second.
Second by Cindy Safari, I need, all in favor?
Aye.
Noes? Abstentions? So moved. D1A, appointments, resignations, and leaves, certificated personnel. Be it resolved that upon the recommendation of the Superintendent of Schools, the Board of Education hereby approves the certificated personnel action report contained in the board packet for the September 26, 2024 board meeting. I need a motion.
Motion.
Motion by Eileen Harmon. I need a second.
Second.
Second by Maria Malave. All in favor?
Aye.
Noes? Abstentions? So moved. D1B, appointments, resignations, and leaves, non-certificated personnel. Be it resolved that upon the recommendation of the Superintendent of Schools, the Board of Education hereby approves the non-certificated personnel action report contained in the board packet for the September 26, 2024 board meeting. I need a motion.
Motion.
Motion by Julia Burgos. I need a second.
Second.
Second by Eileen Harmon. All in favor?
Aye.
Noes? Abstentions? So moved. D1C, use of facilities by Prestige Performing Arts. Be it resolved that the President of the Board of Education is authorized to permit an exemption to Board of Education Policy Number 1500, use of school facilities to allow Prestige Performing Arts the use of Brentwood High School Sonderling Center for the following events and dress rehearsal for small competition on February 2nd, 2025, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Brentwood High School Sonderling Center, Auditorium, and Large Cafe. Dance dress rehearsal for recital June 10th, 2025, 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. Brentwood High School Sonderling Center, Auditorium, and Large Cafe. Dance recital June 14, 2024, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Brentwood High School Sonderling Center, Auditorium, Large Cafe, and Gymnasium. Be it further resolved that all appropriate building usage fees are to be collected for these events. I need a motion.
Motion.
Motion by Cindy Seferi. I need a second.
Second.
Second by Brandon Garcia. All in favor?
Aye.
Noes? Abstentions? So moved. D1D, Administrative Table of Organization, Department Head of Speech and Hearing. Be it resolved that upon the recommendation of the Superintendent of Schools, the Board of Education hereby appoints Bridget Nieves as Department Head of Speech and Hearing for a 4-year probationary period effective October 7, 2024 through October 6, 2028 at a salary set forth in the negotiated agreement between the Brentwood Union Free School District and the Brentwood Principals and Supervisors Organization, BIPSO. I need a motion.
Motion.
Motion by Hassan Ahmed. I need a second.
Second.
Second by Maria Malave. All in favor?
Aye.
Noes? Abstentions? So moved. Congratulations, Bridget. D1E, ratification of memorandum of agreement. Be it resolved that the Board of Education of the Brentwood Union Free School District hereby approves and ratifies a certain memorandum of agreement dated September 26, 2024, between the negotiating representatives of the Brentwood Union Free School District and the negotiating representatives of Local 237 city employees, Union International Brotherhood of Teamsters, and authorizes the board president to execute a new collective bargaining agreement between the parties incorporating the terms of said memorandum of agreement. I need a motion.
Motion.
Motion by Brandon Garcia. I need a second.
Second.
Second by Eileen Harmon. All in favor?
Aye.
Noes? Abstentions? So moved. D1F, last chance agreement. Be it resolved that upon the recommendation of the Superintendent of Schools, the Board of Education hereby approves a last chance agreement dated September 26, 2024, between a certain staff member, Local 237, city employees, Union International Brotherhood of Teamsters, and the Board of Education of the Brentwood Union Free School District, and that the President of the Board of Education is authorized to execute the last chance agreement on behalf of the district. I need a motion.
Motion.
Motion by Brandon Garcia. I need a second.
Second.
Second by Cindy Seferi. All in favor?
Aye.
Noes? Abstentions? So moved. D1G, settlement of litigation. Whereas a plaintiff commenced a lawsuit hereinafter the action against the Brentwood Union Free School District, hereinafter the school district, by means of a filing date July 23rd, 2021, and whereas in connection with the action, the school district asserted various defenses to the claims alleged by the plaintiff against the school district, and whereas the parties have agreed to settle their claims to avoid further litigation. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the school district's Board of Education hereby authorizes settlement of the action bearing index number 614062/2021, venued in Supreme Court of the State of New York, County of Suffolk, in accordance with the terms of the settlement agreement and release agreement among the parties. Said agreement having been reviewed and approved in executive session by and with the Board of Education and counsel for the Board of Education. And be it further resolved that the Board of Education hereby authorizes the Board President to execute the above-mentioned agreement. And be it further resolved that the Board of Education hereby authorizes the school district's attorneys to record, to execute any and all other documents necessary to effectuate said settlement and/or discontinue the action. And be it further resolved that this resolution shall take effect immediately. I need a motion.
Motion.
Motion by Julia Burgos. I need a second.
Second.
Second by Brandon Garcia. All in favor?
Aye.
Noes? Abstentions? So moved. Sorry. E1A, student enrollment figures, September 4th. Total enrollment, 17,809. September 6, 2024, closing enrollment figures. Total enrollment, 17,791. Elementary, 1,291. Middle school, 621. Freshman campus, 201. High school, 620. For a total of 2,733. Attending out of district schools, K through 12, 422. Resource room related services, 56. Home hospital teaching, none. Approved preschool programs, 387. Related services preschool programs, 162. For a total of 1,027. F1 through 3, miscellaneous items for information only. Board action memos for the August 22nd, 2024 Board of Education business meeting. Board of Education workshop, October 8th, 2024. Board of Education business meeting, October 17th, 2024. G1A, old and new business. Wanda?
So, good evening again. I want to remind everyone that tomorrow, Friday, September 27th, we encourage everyone to wear yellow or gold in recognition of childhood cancer awareness. So please just come dressed in yellow or gold to show your support. Also, we have here Byron McRae. Could you please come up? He's going to present to us right now a guide that he put together. The title of the guide, and you will see this posted on our website, is District Emergency Information Guide for Families. This guide actually highlights all the terminology and key information for the safety of our students. And it was presented in a way that everyone really understands the language. When the parents are getting emails at home saying we're in a lockdown drill, lockout drill, all that information is explained. It has been explained in this document. And he's here tonight to present that to us. So go ahead.
Give me 1 minute, let me share with the community. Right. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Oh, wow. Good evening, everyone. So my name is Byron McCray. I'm the Director of Safety. I'm just going to do a presentation of some new updates and also go over some information that we should know. All right, Brentwood Union Free School District is definitely providing a safe learning environment for all students, staff, and visitors. We continue to improve, and we add things that we learn later on, and we make sure that we provide a safe environment for everyone that comes onto school grounds. It's important for everyone, parents, people in parental role and guardians, to be aware of key information as we're going to discuss in a few minutes. Brentwood School Safety Personnel, Administration, and close community emergency service providers, police, fire, rescue, and public health officials. We stay in constant communication with them. We've developed a rapport with them. If we have any emergencies within the school district, they will respond effectively, and we're able to reach out to them and have them assist us in anything that we need. Our safety plans address these types of potential incidents, and our safety plans are prepared just in case we have a situation. It's not to scare anyone, it's just basically to ensure that we have a system in place. In the event of emergency, Brentwood Union Free School District will provide ongoing information, and we'll give this information through Parent Square, email, and text. Now, rest assured, we will get the information out. We regularly check our communication platforms, and we keep them updated. Just recently, we installed additional antennas in 9 of our buildings, just in case we have a power outage, we'll still be able to communicate. Each school has its unique protocols. Each building has its building plans. So we ask that you are aware of the emergency plans for that building and know how to communicate with the school building. To extend emergency, we designate a parent staging area. In case of an emergency, we will notify the district. The district will notify parents and guardians and people in parental roles of where the staging area will be, and we'll keep you updated on information. As part of an ongoing commitment to ensuring safety of all students, the Brentwood Union Free School District conducts drills that's required by New York State Education, and these drills is 12 drills. 4 of these drills are emergency evacuation, which traditionally were called fire drills, and then 4 lockout, lockdown drills. These drills are being conducted in a trauma-informed, developmental, age-appropriate manner. Now, these drills now, you'll be notified of all 12 drills a week prior to the event, and these drills, you do not have the opportunity to opt out. The only way you can opt out is if we're doing it in a fashion where we're using, police are involved, we're using some type of props. That's the only way you can opt out. But otherwise, the normal traditional drills that we use and we're conducting in a trauma-informed, developmentally age-appropriate manner, you do not have the right to opt out. Reunification, which is very important. During the situation, during that staging area, that will notify the parents and the guardians where we'll be doing the reunification of students if there's an emergency in their building. So we ask that you stay informed, and you'll receive direct information from the school district on those outlets that we mentioned earlier, Parent Square, email, and text message. And the building administrator or the superintendent of the schools will be reaching out, giving that information. We ask that when you come pick up your student, we ask that you have the proper identification, which is a driver's license, non-driver's license, or a military ID or passport. We will accept immigration cards if you have that. We ask that you be patient, because during an emergency, it's a slow process in us giving you back your students because we're working mobile. We'll have laptops. We'll be using our phones to be able to verify your identity and release the student to your custody. Okay, in preparing, we make sure that your child's emergency contact information is up to date. You can update it in the eSchool portal. If you're not familiar with the eSchool portal, make arrangements with your administrator and give that information. If your child has medical issues or receiving medication, we ask that you keep that updated with the nurse. Parents should not come up to the school building during an emergency. Now remember, if you come up to the school during an emergency, you can prevent police response. You can prevent the emergency services from responding because you're going to take up traffic, block exits. We ask that you please wait to be notified by the school district. Stay close to your phone, email, and monitor your Parent Square portal frequently, and rely only on the information that the school district or law enforcement officials send to you. Do not rely on outside sources. You'll get misinformation. Avoid acting on rumors, unofficial sources of information. Do not call the school or your child. For safety reasons, students and staff are often discouraged for using cell phones during emergency situations. It's important that you review with your child everything, the alternative arrangements. Make sure you know who can pick up your child. Make sure if there's a situation that your neighbor or whoever's responsible for picking up your child, that we're aware and that person is registered with the school. And also, make sure you have an emergency person prepared if there's an emergency in the school. Communicating concerns, okay? People who are at risk of hurting themselves or others, and if you see the warning signs, we ask that you please report this information to us immediately so we can prevent something from happening. We do have an anonymous tip line in the school district. It's 631-972-1555. This anonymous tip line we check daily, and we will, respond. If I ask if you do leave something anonymous, you give as much detailed information as possible so we can look into it. Also, if you want it to remain anonymous, block your number. To report emergency, please call the security desk. This number is 24/7. We have a supervisor on duty 24/7 and staff. If there's an emergency on the playgrounds or anywhere around the school district and you feel it's important, please reach out to the security desk and we will dispatch someone out to respond and to assess the situation. This phone number is 631-434-2500. Any questions? Concerns? Anything for the good of the order?
Thank you, Barbara.
Thank you for your time.
These guys together. Thank you. We are going to provide this information to all the parents here, Parent Square, in English and Spanish, so they have them also. Okay? Thank you so much for putting this together, Byron. Thank you. Thank you. So I think that before we finish tonight, I just want to talk a little bit about our construction projects and the great things that are happening around the district. I have a list of projects, so we are not going to be able to talk about all of them. But I really want everyone to know that some of these projects, the last time that they were renovated was in 1955. So for example, the science rooms at the high school, locker rooms at the high school, bathrooms, ceiling tiles, all of that since 1955, okay? We have railing also at the high school, 1955. Bathroom at the freshman campus, 1978. Locker rooms, 1978. Boiler, the last time that it was done, it was in 1978. Auditorium, 1960. And we could go on and on and on. And I just really want to thank the Board of Education for ensuring that our children have the best environment. Really thank you. It has been massive. And also, Stacy, I know that you are really in charge of organizing all of these projects. And you have been everywhere, every day, every hour. But things are getting done. You see it in the parking lot, and our students deserve this. And I do want to really thank you for that.
I mean, it's truly astonishing what's been happening in this district. We were using the word metamorphosis. We're transforming our district from not just its appearance, but from the inside. The programs we're providing, the atmosphere we're trying to generate for staff and families. I couldn't be more proud to work with all of you, because without the support of this board, without the buy-in from the community, from our staff, administrative, teachers, custodial, security, it wouldn't be possible. And along those lines, I just kind of want to, speak to the community at home, those who are here. I know it seemed that we were kind of trying to strong-arm our students by implementing a dress code, if you will. I know we've been speaking about this. Dr. Doolin has come up to the mic many a time, our superintendent of schools, about our dress code policy. It's really with the best interest of our students at heart. When we're trying to prepare them for a world beyond our walls here. When they go to college, there's going to be rules and regulations. When they go to work, there's going to be rules and regulations. And whether they like them or not, they're going to have to comply. So we're just setting the standard, we're setting the stage for them so that they can be successful. And it's not a culture shock once they leave our walls to say, oh my God, somebody's requiring something of me outside of academics. My appearance matters, the way I speak matters, all of it. You're a package. How you present yourself is a package. Your verbiage, your demeanor, your clothing, it speaks to who you are. That's what people see when you approach them. They're not going to try, it's this cruel world out there. People are not going to take the time to kind of assess who you are in the inside. They're going to take you at face value, what you look like, how you present yourself. And we just want to make sure our students have that foundation here in Brentwood so that they are well prepared when they leave our walls to face those challenges and be successful. And, you know, also the other controversy is the cell phone. You know, you heard it from our student liaisons. You know, we're getting a little bit of pushback from the parents, but when your children say that they realize their cell phone is a distraction and they're grasping information quick, you know, more quickly and understanding things that maybe they were too wrapped up in the phone, or, you know, we understand emergencies happen, but, you know, it's disruptive to the classroom environment when a parent is a parent is calling their child in the middle of a class. It's disruptive to the students, it's disruptive to the teacher, you know, and, you know, we ask for a little bit of understanding from our parents, that everything is with the best of intentions. It's not meant to harm. That is the last thing we want to do. It is to uplift and prepare the future generations of Brentwood. And I'll just leave it there.
So about success and greatness for them.
Yeah, and we need the parental buy-in, because if you're blatantly telling your child to disobey school policies and rules and regulations, it's, you know, and rules and regulations, unfortunately, there's consequences for that. And there's no way around that. It's just the way the world works. And you know, and it's just, in my opinion, and I'm speaking as a parent, it's unacceptable. Yeah, you gotta give a little bit of tough love, you know? But with that, you know, comes knowledge, right? Because you're knowing what's right from wrong. And it's not just here. That's what I really want to impart. It's not something that we're doing just in Brentwood. Many school districts are implementing these policies because they recognize that when they leave their school walls, there's another world beyond that that is expecting them to be able to conform. Whether we agree with it or not is irrelevant.
You know what, we have been the model, and we are the model, and the great thing with this has been that we have other school districts asking us, how are we getting it done? How is this, how do you do it? You have 18,000 students, they have 4,000. And we are implementing the policies, as you mentioned. This is about student success and greatness. And we want our students to do well here so that they understand when they leave these walls, right, they are successful and they can have an impact in life. And they're amazing, they're doing it. They're amazing. Our kids are wonderful.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anything from the board? Anything you guys want to add, mention?
I'd say just a physical representation. I mean, these ceiling tiles are brand new. Is it brighter in here, right? I mean, I'm reading my papers, and you know, I like to think that I'm young, you know, but I could read a lot better now. So, you know, we're seeing it now. It's very bright in here. It's bright in the halls, in all the buildings. It's refreshing. So. I just wanted to point that out. If nobody realized why does it feel brighter in here, I picked up on it, and now you know.
Eileen, did you know that Brandon was a student liaison?
I didn't know.
I
was
didn't
here.
know.
I
You were
sat
there?
I sat where Brandon was.
Oh, wow, Brandon.
Brandon is sitting in my own seat.
It's actually my favorite part of the meeting, other than Stacy's topics.
Riveting.
But I do enjoy reminiscing. Miss Donna Fazio from the high school actually emailed me. She ran into a copy of one of my old minutes that I brought to a meeting a couple years ago. But it was a nice memory of the fun it was, and I wish I had a co-pilot in the battles I went through as student liaison, but it's real fun to be on this side of the table, so
You held your own.
appreciate it.
You held your own, Brandon. We're excited to have you on this side of the dais. If there's nothing else from the community, is there? No? Oh, it's a test. It does work. With that being said, I need a motion to adjourn tonight's meeting. Oh, sure.
Good evening.
Good evening.
So close. I was looking to fill out a paper to speak tonight, but unfortunately it wasn't offered to me, so there they are. Okay. Good evening, board. Good evening, community. My name is Dolores. I am a security guard officer of 18-plus years in state and out, and have worked for SSO, security officer, school safety officer for Brentwood 10-plus years. I am also an alumni of 1987 Sonderling Brentwood High School. Very proud. The reason why I'm here tonight is because I wanted to bring to the board's attention on emails that I've sent and, well, I have not received back in response. Last board meeting, I had asked you if you could kindly let me know if you received the emails that were sent to you regarding an incident that was against me, a federal offense. And you had stated you received the email, but I hadn't received any response. I'm here tonight because on behalf of myself and a letter that was written on my behalf by Local 237, Scott D. Imperio, regarding the incident that happened against me, saying that I was mistreated and disrespected. And I would like to know, and there was also requesting that there would be let me just read it to you, if I would please, if I may. Yes,
Ms. Feliciano?
go ahead.
Yes, good evening. I believe that what you're about to read is a letter concerning a labor and employment matter that you have concerning the district. Is that correct? Something that happened at
That is
the
correct.
district during your work?
That is correct.
Okay, the board is not going to be able to respond to that during this meeting. It's currently a legal issue. Labor counsel
I
is
understand that.
involved. I'm not labor counsel, but I know that it is being handled by labor counsel, and while the board appreciates you sharing the concern, there really is no response that they would be able to give you in a public setting about that matter.
Understood. However, the letter that was written by Local 237 Representative Scott D. Imperio was in fact to the board stating the incident and how I was mistreated. Also to offer a resolution to the matter because has been taken forward. Because I had not gotten a response, unfortunately, we've had to notify.
Sure, I
Okay.
understand what you're saying.
Yes.
If there is going to be a resolution to this matter, it's not going to happen during this board meeting. It would be something that the district's attorney reaches out to Local 237 and your representative about and handles in that way. So while we in no way mean to kind of cut off what you're saying, there's no resolution or comment that the board is going to be able to offer you at this meeting tonight.
No, that is understood. I just need to know if it was tabled at all. If I had not received any information, nor has Local 237 gotten back with me with any response from the board that they have received that letter or notification. So I would just like to know tonight if they had received that. That's all. I think that's fair enough.
Yeah, I do not know about the Local 237 letter. I know that there was a previous letter that the board acknowledged receiving at it would have been August board meeting. The new letter, I don't know anything about, so I can't answer to that. But I will say that the board's attorney, Labor Counsel, will follow up with your representative. The board members are not going to be able to confirm or deny any information tonight.
That I understand, ma'am. What I'm trying to convey here is that nothing was done of the incident. No investigation had been done, therefore I had to take it further. Now, I am willing to make an amicable resolution, but on behalf of myself and Local 237, who had written on my behalf, I haven't heard anything back from either parties. So I am just asking if they had received. It was sent over, I had sent over, and I haven't received any response. So I just need to know if it was received, and if so, it is being looked at.
It is something that the district's labor council, not the individual board members, will follow up on and respond to your representative about. Fair enough?
Thank you for letting me know that.
Thank you.
Okay.
I need a motion to adjourn the meeting at 8:55 PM. Motion by Julia Burgos. All in favor? I need a second, sorry. Julia Burgos, I need a second.
Motion.
Hassan Ahmed, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? So moved. Have a good night, everyone. And by the way, it's Maria Malave's birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday, Maria. Kathy.
These are the ones that were on the agenda.